Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. And welcome back everybody to the last part of the Secret of Mana 100% run. Last time, we got all the weapons up to level 8.99, and both the sprite and the lady reached level 99, and we are done with the sprite's spells. However, the lady still needs to grind out the spells just for a little while longer. And I figured I might as well just kind of begin with that one. The original plan was to just level both the lady and the sprite spells simultaneously, to double up on the, times where I can't do anything because of the fancy casting animation. But then I just kind of figured I might as well just have the sprite cast spells while leveling in order to actually deal damage to enemies, so it's technically useful to get experience. I don't know which one is more efficient, either way. Let's go to our good old Wind Palace and have the lady just buff the party until she is confident that she can buff the party forever. Or something like that. Hey Donovan, you're welcome. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Spell Tag. I hope you're all doing well. Kind of like before, we are pygmying the lady in order for her to have less spell animation and consequently cast spells more quickly. She needs Gnome, Undine, Salamander, Sylphid, Gnome, Undine, Salamander and Lumina. I'm just gonna begin with Lumina because that is the highest cost spell remaining at this point with 4 MP at a time. We need to cast 99 spells total for getting to the maximum. And what is it? 4 times 25. Actually, I'm only going to get 96. That is 24 spell casts per cycle. So I need 4 entire cycles plus 3 spells. Can you land anywhere on the map and the game teleports you to the nearest location, or does it allow you to only land in landable hotspots? For the most parts it is a mixture of both. Basically, you can only land in specific locations that the game designates you to be landable. However, simultaneously, it will usually bring you to just a central location in that area. So if you land in the Pandora Fields, you can't specifically select where you land, you just land in that one location that is designated a landing spot in Pandora Fields. Like, there is differences between specifics where you land. If you land specifically next to the Neko in the Ice Country, it is, well, next to the Neko in the Ice Country, as opposed to in the middle of the trees in the Ice Country. So yeah, welcome to the grinding, where we hear meep very frequently. And for a while. That is one set of spells here. There's also some places that you might not expect to be able to land. For example, when you initially cannon travel to the desert, you get lost in the desert because the cannon travel guy shoots you in just slightly the wrong direction. And normally you can no longer re-enter that part of the desert. However, you can technically land there with Flammy. However, then you will very briefly get a cutscene that just teleports you back to the regular area of the desert, which is kind of interesting. But the reason why that may be relevant is you can skip that little teleport sequence by storing a action before flying away with Flammy and then landing in the desert, and then you can still be there if you want to. So you can technically visit the desert sand ship again, which you're not supposed to be able to, and at least to me, more importantly for one of my runs where I tried to get all the rare drops from all the enemies. That's how you can get back to the desert where there is desert scorpions, because they disappear from the entire desert after you're done with the fire palace that you can no longer visit, unless you do that little trickery to get back there. Hello? I'd like to talk with you, sir. Back to the grind indeed. Welcome to Metal Babble King. And thank you. I think that was set number 2. This is number 3 here. So halfway done. Hey GF, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to put back on screen. I don't feel like it's necessarily relevant anymore, but might as well put it back here, just so people have an idea on how ridiculously generous everybody else has been, or everybody has been so far. My language is still kind of in the good morning wake up state. Speaking of which, I have coffee. Hello, welcome to Vintage Look. I hope you're doing well. You are well? Nice. Hey, but wave, Firelocker. I can only wave in between moving the cursor in the menu, but I can wave a little bit. Hello. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I'm doing okay right now. Thank you. Wait, wrong character to pick me. There we go. It's kind of difficult to do while waving at the same time. You have to wave? I'm waving. I am waving right now, which is why my menus are so slow. And every time I do the menu, my waving hand just stops waving for a second because I cannot multitask. Not really, anyways. Alrighty. Alrighty. Good morning. I'm gonna stop waving for now, thank you. You know what? This is the most expensive spell remaining. All the other spells are not gonna be nearly as expensive. So which music would you like to listen to while I'm just spamming spells, because I think we can do most of the other ones with just fairy walnuts, or at least 1 or 2 sets of fairy walnut. At what level does the rabbit evolve into Silktail? I think that's probably 99, and then the rebirths into the high job, or high class. Unfortunately can't do this flying. Yes, flying music would be kinda difficult to train spells with. Alrighty, I think Lumina is almost done. Yes, 1 more spellcast of Lumina and we're done. Next we're gonna do... Well, let's get the annoying sound out of the way, Undini. Actually, I'm just gonna use Cure Water, it's fine. Save your game, yes please. New year, new nodding grandpa, indeed. Welcome to you as well. I hope you have a good time. Alrighty, where have we not been sitting around? We've been in the ice country, we've been in the desert. What else is there? We can't be in town, by the way. Otherwise we only get half the magic experience. So... You know what? Something I've never done before. Let's find North Town. That's not North Town, is it? No, that's not North Town. This one is North Town. Let's go to the ruins. Because why not? Just sitting around there for a while. Alright. I'm just gonna go and sit on the balcony, because why not? We're gonna spam Cure Water until Undine is done. Which should be 2 sets of spells, plus 1 remedy. Because I think we have 1 Cure Water done right now. Alright. Let the spell spam continue. The rabbit evolving would be paid DLC. Oh, that's why it hasn't evolved yet. Rabbit didn't have the money. But then again, Rabbit is probably just happy romping everything anyways. I guess the spell sounds are just kind of interfering to music anyways. I'm not sure sitting in different locations is going to help much with that. Oh yeah, level 99 is still going to take a long time. Based on the experience system, I think you base it on. After Silka is a black rabbit? No, this is jungle rabbit first. The green ones. And then it's king rabbit, and then it's black rabbit. Or royal rabbit, whatever they are calling it. I guess technically jungle rabbit is stronger than the king rabbit. At least in Trials of Mana. A wild felled baron. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you. Jungle Rabbit is a great rabbit. Yes, that one. It's a very great rabbit. Hey Ken, you're welcome. How are you doing today? Manaing some secrets. Yes, we're using all the mana in order to unravel the secrets of maxing out spells. Is there fancy spell animations for support spells as well? Yes, each individual spell has fancy animation. I can try to showcase them once we're done with leveling all the spells. Like, this is the fancy healing animation right there. This is the regular thingy. By using this here instead of the Thunder Shrine, trying to change up the music. The Thunder Shrine is just better, like for efficiency. But the spells that I have left at this point cost very little MP, so I can just use Fairy Walnuts and try to listen to different music. Although, considering that the sound effect music just overrides the music, yeah, I'm not sure how great that is. Yeah, fairy walnuts are expensive. I mean, not technically wrong, but practically I have more money than I could ever spend in this game. Like, quite literally, it would be taking a few hours to get rid of the money at this point. And we're going to still about double that, because the boy is not even halfway to 99 yet. Rich, but still can't hold infinite items. Yeah, backspaces, I think. There is a cap on how much money you can have, so on a technicality, you could try to cap out the money as well. Which I do believe in the very first run I did in fact cap out the money. Just about. But at least for me, that is not part of my 100% definition. I think there would not be a whole lot left of the world to be rebuilt with money. Maybe. If it happens, yeah. Naturally. Could employ Neko full time. Definitely. Like, I would pay him 5 times the amount if he just followed me around and delivered me fairy walnuts from his infinite bag of holding. Alright, I do believe this completes leveling Undine on the lady here. 8.99. Just... oh. Apparently I need one more spellcast of Lumina. Whoops. And then we go for Gnome. Alrighty everybody, where should we sit next? What music would you like to listen to? Keep in mind it can't be a town, otherwise we only get half-day weapon experience, or spell experience, excuse me. Somewhere hot. It's cold here. Okay, yeah, we can do that. I mean, the obvious answer to that would be, you know, the desert, but let's go with the not so obvious answer to the somewhere where it's hot. Somewhere where we needed Undine in order to be able to enter to begin with. Also, fun fact, if I cast a spell in town here with the lady, she's not gonna get any magic experience at all because, well, it is halved in towns and half of one is 0.5 and this game always runs down. So it would be 0. Hi Jan and Jorin, ahoy, welcome to you. Yes, we're still at it. Today is going to be the completion, although it will still take a few hours. Don't know how many, but a few. The leveling process will be still quite a bit. But I'm here to finish off the spellcasting. Okay, before I do anything else, let's get that last spellcast of Lumina in before I forget about it. Alrighty. We even have the weapons out right here, so that is quite nice. I was actually initially thinking the Earth Temple, but I don't think there's any lava remaining in the Earth Temple, but there's lava here. So, I feel like this would be pretty dang warm here. So I do believe this fulfills your condition of somewhere where it's warm. And we're going to cast... Gnome. Seems quite fitting. Finishing the run with one spell at 8.98 would invalidate the whole run, so you have to do it again, that's the rule. No, at that point I would just have to cast Polymorph from the Dark Looks. Clearly. This doesn't count as a town. Basically, as long as my sword is out, as in the boy has the visibility sword equipped or any other weapon for that matter. And that is when it does not count as a town. And you do have visibly your weapons equipped here. Yeah, there's basically just 2 modes for the game. Combat mode and non-combat modes for areas. In non-combat areas, the game actually has, I think, up to 7 NPCs potentially active and walking around. Which is why North Town as well as Gold City, I think, are both reasonably laggy, because there's actually more NPCs than 3 active at the time. Hey Taikweezy. And thank you. Welcome to you. Just enjoying a relaxing and laid-back grind, I would say. So one set of spell cost is 49, we had like what, 28 already. Funnily enough, I think it would be reasonable for me to just not finish off Gnome right now, and just finish it off later. Because, you know, I'm going to be using Gnome swords anyways, using the elemental sword. But I just think it's neater if I just finish it off right now. It's not like it's going to be a ton of experience still gained while leveling. Although it would probably finish it off from here, theoretically. So it's fine. Just make a neat package. It's all downhill from here. Right, kind of depends on what that means. I think I actually asked that question before. What does "it's all downhill from here" mean? Because if I'm not mistaken, it means different things in different areas and or languages. Because downhill means, like, it's not going to go as good anymore because, you know, you have climbed the mountain now, it's just... the difficult part is behind you, so it's just easy way down. Or the alternative interpretation is you can only fall from here because you already are at the top. I think that's kind of fascinating. Alrighty, lady, you need more? 4 more spellcasts. Then that's done. 1, 2, 3. It means it can't get better, or the hard part is over. Downhill in the vehicle terms means it's easier, you don't have to use any throttle. Assuming your brakes work, yes. But yes, that's kind of what I mean. Like, one is kind of more a positive interpretation, the other one is more of a negative one. I like to think of the positive one, because why not? You can be a major pessimist and think the phrase downhill as you spiraling into oblivion, in which case it's not good. I mean, yeah, it's not necessarily pessimist, I think it's also like a region/language based, which one your interpretation is based on. It's just kind of where you originate, I think. If you're fading in and out, it is when you're unconscious, but if you're in and out of sleep, it's when you're conscious. Wait? Unconscious? Need more coffee. Enjoy your coffee. Because at least for me, like Swiss German here has a similar, well, pretty much the same phrase, but it is more of a, well, it's been as good as it gets now, now it's only going to go downhill from here, as in, it can't get any better, so the only way is down. Which again, depends on your definition, I suppose. Alrighty, and this is the next set of spellcasts for the lady. I believe she's not going to reach quite maxed out status here. With the fairy walnuts I have, I'll have to go and sleep and then use the remainder. By the way, fun fact here. What's right here is ready to smith your weapons. However, if you talk to him in the upper lands in the big forest of 4 seasons, he will no longer be here, effectively just telling you that, hey, he might as well get out and explore the world as well and just forge your weapons all over the place. Which makes him actually disappear from this location, but if you never talk to him there, he's still here. Also, he has a purple beard. Like, I always thought, like, the big skull on his head as, like, his actual face instead of anything else. It's hard to unsee that one, where he's actually just like a Minotaur type of deal. Minotaur dwarf. I imagine you saw the same thing. But yeah, the 2 dots below the skull are his eyes, then the beard is just below that. No, he refused. Well, that's fair. If you've ever seen the German version of Secret Mana came with a really well done like guidebook with some fantastic art illustrations, and the drawing of what's in that is kind of my favorite one. Although as a kid I was always confused as to why he had the skull on his head rather than his head being a skull. Either way, it looks amazing if you've never seen it. Final Fantasy 6 Gestal is a dog. It's definitely a doggy. I agree. Not as friendly as one, but definitely a doggy. His shoulder pads are unusually high. Right? I agree. Are these shoulder pads? Maybe it's more like a samurai hat. You know these things that have like the metal stuff on the sides, folded in or outside? So rather than shoulder pads, that's more of the headgear piece. So you're spamming matching in these various locations. Wind Temple previously for no reason except for aesthetics. Yes, and music. There's no reason to be in any particular location. If you want to be the most efficient, the Wind Palace is one of the best locations, because you get a free MP refill and can just save right there. Alternatively, what you can do is you can also sit outside of Kakara, the desert town, because that's the quickest path to be able to buy fairy walnuts after using them up, because the vendor is right outside of the house rather than having to be inside. Alrighty, we're almost done with the lady casting spells here. And yes, you always need to have your weapons drawn, otherwise you will only get half the weapon or magic experience, which in this case, after 8.00, is 0, because it's rounded down. So we need 11 more spellcasts to get Salamander up to max, and we will have done the spell casting. Like in here, if I were to cast a spell with the lady right here in town, I don't get any magic experience because it's halved, rounded down. Just kind of to briefly demonstrate. Right now I have 8.88 Salamander experience, I cast a random spell. And it is still 8.88. But right here, it will actually give me experience. Childhood Shake wasted so much time grinding experience in the Wind Temple. The Wind Temple is good. Don't use the Water Palace though. The Wind Temple actually is a combat area. So you do get full magic experience. Alright, the lady is done. Just the Water Palace only gives you half the magic experience. I wasted a lot of time as a kid there, wondering why it took so long. Alrighty, we're done. Spell levels completed. Now it's just lead level 99. No boy, that's gonna take a while. Like, you might think he's close, but he's not even halfway. Where's my Leo thingy? Magic 99. There we go. Thank goodness. Does anything fancy happen if you use cheat device to exceed your spell or weapon levels? I don't know. Weapon levels? I have no idea. Spell levels? I have no idea either, actually. Would be interesting to try. I have no idea. Chances are decent it's not gonna work to begin with, because it might just be like a 2 to the power of 3 number maximum, so 8 is the maximum possible value, and it would just roll over to 0. But it's possible it could do something, I just don't know. Oh, I need fairy walnuts. Right, I need to go and buy some. But what I can tell you is, if you manage to upgrade a weapon beyond the usual limit, which, let's say, you have, for some reason, 1 extra boomerang orb, and what allows you to upgrade it because of it, you can, in fact, go ahead and upgrade the boomerang from the last one, which is the... what's it called? A ninja's trump. You can upgrade it from the last one to the first javelin, because the weapons are just in sequence, and javelin happens to be the next thing in line, which happened to me once during a speedrun, where some weird glitch happened and my boomerang upgraded without me ever actually getting the boomerang, and I was really confused, or upgrading the boomerang, and I was really confused as to what exactly happened there. And when I upgraded the boomerang all the way after farming the last boomerang orbs afterwards, I got a javelin out of it, so I had two javelins in my inventory. It was kind of bizarre. My brain was immediately like, oh no, I need to kill the boy because he shouldn't get experience. And I was like, oh yeah, right, that's... no, I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's been a while. But yeah, if somebody wants to try, see what happens if you upgrade the thing beyond, or well, get the charge level beyond 8, I'm curious. Actually, charge level we technically know, because the speedrun does overcharge the weapons. So basically it just wraps around to being a regular attack again, rather than the other thing you would expect next. So it effectively doesn't really do anything. Ooh, chest. There's no reason for me to open chest, I just like doing it. What room are we going to farm in? The very last one, where the Terminators are. I don't know if that is the most efficient one, but that's just what I've always done. But it just feels efficient with 3 Terminators and 2 Tsunamis as well as a Whimper along the way. Being crashing when exceeding the weapon index is not unlikely. Yeah, it doesn't crash for the charge attack or the weapon charge. We know that one. Again, because the speedrun does exactly that. But I don't know what happens for the spells. I would be really curious about the spells there. It would be fun finishing leveling with a Whimper. I didn't even think about that, but that's a good point. Does every copy of Tsunami give experience? Yes. But they don't duplicate reliably, is the catch. But it might still technically be more efficient to just have the Tsunamis duplicate over and over again for experience. I've never really tested it, to be completely honest. I've just kind of always been winging it during these 100% runs personally. But if somebody would like to do some testing, be my guest. The 100% runs have always been more of a casual affair to me. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't be interested in optimizations if you're willing to test it. I've just usually been too lazy to test it. I'm more interested in the journey. For the most part. Not always. You really should jump back into Final Fantasy VII Remake. People seem to really like that game, why not? Oh, for wrong chat, that's okay, don't worry about it. I will guess that a lot of people agree anyways. What's your thought? Yeah, you have to be careful somehow for them to duplicate. And honestly, these guys here just occasionally duplicate anyways, because the sprite and the lady may not always be able to finish them off. And resetting via the... room over there seems decently efficient anyways. Like this guy here, occasionally I will not hit him. But I get some chests. A rare candy. Power suit, won't fit, we're too fat. I think I should give the sprite a different weapon. Let's give you the spear. Or the lance, I guess it's called in this case. It's pretty good. Level 72 on the boy. I mean, the ring won't fit. Hand's too big. Or too small. Hello, welcome to Nose Monster. Hey, Brachydactylus. I'm doing quite okay today, thank you. I hope so do you. Ooh, chest. Fairy crown. Ooh, chest. I'm just curious how many rare candies we can get at this one. Level 73, power suit, won't fit. What can I say? I like chests in the game. And I don't mean loot boxes. I have very much the opposite opinion of those. I mean, a large portion of still being excited for chests for me is just how many rare candies can I get in this grind. But also because I'm not pressed for time, I don't need to worry about trying to stay awake for the 30 hours that it's taking. So I can just take a much more casual approach to this and just go, let's just see what we get. Because why not? Come on, lady, don't do that. There is a reason to pick up the chest, at least in this room up here, because they would occupy the spawn slots for the Terminators down here. What did I get? What did I get? Power suit, won't fit. Okay. Need a rare candy counter next to the chest counter? Oh, I can put the rare candies down there. Hold up. Let me grab them real quick. They're a little bit too small for my taste. Can I, let's see, transform, edit transform. Let's make them size double the size. There we go. Alrighty. Actually, where should I put the next rare candy? Like, where should I position them? We can put them all over the layout, because why not? We'll have time. Hey Nix, welcome. Yes, only levels left. Specifically levels for the boy. Welcome to you. I hope you're doing well. Reminds you of the stream of all the climbers. What was the occasion for that? Was that during a Pokemon challenge? Ooh, chest. Optimus Grime, Metroid Grime, and the Grime Evil. Yes, those were great. If somebody has me like a picture of the rare candy from Pokemon, we can put that one up next. Hey, it's Grunt, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Nice. That's kind of ideal if I can just get a swing like that. It's hard to tell what a rare candy is from the picture. Is it a giant gobstopper? I don't know. It recovers 100 HP in this game. It's health in some concept. More fairy crowns. Hey, another name bites the dust. Welcome. How are you doing today? Are there any enemies in here that drop fairy walnuts, I wonder? Can't stay today. Well, thank you for dropping by. And thank you for feeding the rabbit. I hope you have an excellent day. Hey there, welcome to you, Hoppy. I hope you're doing well as well. Hey Stelazio, welcome. Happy New Year as well to you. Wish you all the best as well, thank you. You get whacked and you get whacked and everyone gets whacked. Wait, no, not everyone. Everyone gets whacked. Just don't get whacked by Master Ninja, because they will one-shot you, even at max HP and equipment. Well, usually. The boy might survive it if they get a low roll. Nice. Oh, hi! These guys spawn despite there being a chest up there. So maybe I don't have to pick them up. Smacking Arnold hard right now. The Terminator. Amulet rings. Terminator gets whacked and does a quick thumbs up before disappearing. Nice. Wow! I got lasered. The Terminator lasered me. Also level 77. 22 to go. I think they would keep track of that themselves. Probably. What? Brain. So you're telling me having copies of myself might not be the best idea? I mean, it could be good during certain times, and other times it might not be that good. It always depends. It always does. Wait, what did the lady take damage from over there? What? Did she get a spell cast on her somehow? But she was the furthest away. Enemies always target the closest character. Except for Red Slime, that one always targets the character that is the furthest away. Power suit won't fit. Lady is getting whacked around. Level 78. I wonder if it would be sufficient to use Lunar Boost instead, because that one is timed instead of being attack-based. If I still one-shot everything, that might be enough. Okay, it is enough for these guys. It's 25% more damage, but I lose my evasion, so if I get hit harder usually. It's not enough to knock out a Terminator in one hit though. 2 hit is pretty reliable. Two chests. Power suit won't fit. And the most likely case here is an amulet ring that won't fit either. Come on, lady. Amulet ring. And yes, we're just leveling the boy at this point. There's no point in me picking up the chest, it's just for fun. To see how many rare candies I can get. Unfortunately, the rare candies in this game don't level me up. But I'm not really stopping for chests either, so I'm just picking up the ones that happen to be along the way. For Frost, thank you. Thank you for an entire year of subscribing. Welcome back to you. I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Happy New Year, and thank you so much. I just realized I don't need to petrify a weapon, so I can use fire weapons because those are cheaper, only 2 MP as opposed to 4. I think Terminators are effectively immune against every status though, so they don't care which weapon I use as long as I use some weapon in order to improve the damage output. It should be sufficient. Oh wow, 4 frost, thank you. Thank you so much for 5 gifts up, that's really kind of you. Really appreciate that. Level 79, more fairy crowns. Oh yeah, I just realized the lady's not going to recover HP naturally. Because, of course, she is maxed out on MP. Or on levels. So neither the lady nor the sprite will regain HP. So I'll just have to heal them normally. Or I just wait until they get knocked out and fully heal them with a couple of wishes. I guess that works too. Best level ever. Every level is the next best one. The lady in the sprite will eventually finish these off. There we go. This way I don't need to guarantee to crit. I just wait until the sprite and the lady finish off the tsunamis. And if there's one more tsunamis, that means more experience too. Wonder whether that's sufficient. Maybe. 3 should be fine, right? If I hit. Ooh, 2 chests. I can't resist. Again, there's no point in picking those up, but it's just... Can we get the rare items, which would be candy? Nope. No candy so far. Oh, I missed. Oh no. Lizard barrier. And my weapon ran out of charges. How inconvenient. Is the plus 5 hours accurate there, or did you do things in different order? It's not really accurate. Oh my goodness, you just... The main reason why it's not really accurate, however, is... because the previous run did not have to have the boy dead for most of it. So it didn't lose as much time in a lot of areas. Because the boy could just be leveled right along the other characters, and the weapon leveling was not nearly as awkward. So it's not really a proper comparison, all things considered. However, the end time of 32 hours and 50 minutes is reasonably accurate. Because that is the very first run of the exact same type that I've done that clocked in at that time. These guys just attack exactly when I'm going over there, which is inconvenient. Ooh, chest. Actually, I could just do this. That way, it's just gonna absorb the physical attack. Level 81. Quad like goes in the food box again. This time at random chance. And another copy. Excellent. Your copies are creating copies of copies now. Well, as long as it's a perfect copy rather than, you know, missing bits and bytes here and there. It should be fine, right? Alright, Lucid Berry just doesn't last long enough. That's a shame. Happy Pride. I actually have no idea whether it's more efficient to just charge up the weapon on the attack instead of just using regular attacks with critical hit buffs. But this is just more comfy because I have to do less menu and less thinking. So I guess that's what I'll opt for now. Levels. The girl is low HP, it's true. It's itching your head where you can't reach it. Okay. We can afford to have her heal once. I think that's okay. I have to admit, I didn't even notice on how low HP she was at this point. Because at that point I felt like I might as well just wait until she gets knocked out so I can get a couple of wishes in for her. Come on guys, finish them up. Alright. Candy! There we go. That's the 5th rare candy so far. Let me update the layout. More rare candy. Where do we put this one? Let's put it next to the timer. Poor dialogue. How long has it been left with Thanatos? Let's see. We reached Spiky Tiger about, I don't know, 30-40 minutes in. So... about 24.5 hours? I mean, it's only been just about a day. Technically. I guess probably less, because I did reset at some points. Are you not dead yet? I'm impressed. And there goes my chest. Psyduck will be fine. Level 83. Ooh, Bowie, thank you. Hello, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. You were playing a rather interesting looking game earlier. How do you like it? Welcome everybody from Bowie. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, happy new year, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. If anybody likes an excellent personality, fantastic voice acting, as well as a variety of interesting and fascinating games, make sure to check out Bowie the Hero. That dungeon crawler, right? I forget what it's called, to be honest. I just briefly tuned in, and it had a rather fun-looking aesthetic, to say the least. I meant to whack him, but accidentally opened the chest. That's alright. Labyrinth of Zangetsu. Or Zangetsu. It's super cool. Brutal in places, straightforward in others, but mostly it's just beautiful looking piece. Nice. Well, thanks, Bobby. Yeah, I feel like just planning to put it into multiple pieces is probably better than just failing to do it in one go. Especially since this year I decided to go for the long run again. The previous years were, well, markedly shorter because I didn't have to do the crazy grind. I was considering just going initially for all the rare drops, like technically getting all the things, and then going to just finish the game. But I just kind of wanted to finish the game at the end here. It just kind of felt slightly more appropriate. Well, evidently you can only stack so many fairy crowns on your head. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like with caps, right? You can fit more than one on your head. But eventually, you have so many caps on your head that it might be slightly squishing your head. Or they could just not expand as far anymore, or you break them trying to. Who knows? A variety of possibilities. Oh, that sounds fascinating, Bowie. Please do let me know. After you leveled all the weapons to max, what are the top 3 weapons? My personal favorite will probably always remain the spear. I just love the overcharge or the charge animations and attacks. I think they look fantastic. Also, level 84. Let's go. We're more than halfway. The sword is really good just kind of for the level 1 charge attack because it covers a wide area and it's easy to hit enemies with. The boomerang's level 1 charge attack is actually really good just because it can hit twice. Its base damage is not as great as other weapons, but it's usually just about enough, all things considered. And the double hit on at least I think 4 of the 8 charge levels is quite significant. Because the boomerang has basically a melee attack portion as well as a ranged attack portion on a variety of its attack charges, so to speak. Level 1, level 2, I think. Level 4, level 5, and level 6. Something like that. Hey, another rare candy. Nice. For anybody who does not know, normally these guys give whip orbs, but because we have all of them already, we just get candy, and I'm just putting them all over the layout as we get more candies. There's absolutely no point in me picking up the chests, but I just like doing it. Where do we put this candy? Let's put it into the hair, just kind of like a bow. Sound issues? Oh no. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah, sometimes my setup crackles and I don't know why. I wish it didn't do that. Thank you for letting me know, because I do not hear it on my end. Gotten 6 rare candies? Yes, I think this is the 6th one so far. Thank you for letting me know, Bubblia. Also, the javelin is the only other weapon that has a double attack, specifically only at level 5 charge, I think. 5 or 6. One or the other. It's very specific. Either way, in terms of favorite weapons besides the spears, javelin is probably up there. It's a pretty quick, like ranged weapon to actually hit stuff with. And I really like it. Plus, it has the big benefit of 2 of its levels actually giving you the balloon effect on enemies whenever you attack with it, which is exceptionally powerful, really. Hey Vralkor, welcome. How's the leveling going? Quite fine. We are more than halfway. Wait, there's gonna be a Saga game coming out? Man, I've only ever played Saga Frontier, and that's the thing that I'm just like, ooh, Saga game. The Saga Frontier remake is probably my favorite remake they put out. Like, I would even put it slightly above Trials of Mana. And I've not even played the original for that game. Just because it just felt like a completion of an old game that wasn't quite finished, and a love letter to just continue but making it accessible for modern audiences without, like, compromising what it originally seemed to be. At least that's kind of my interpretation of it. It is still a difficult game to approach and play, it feels like, a bit like Legend of Mana in that sense, but I really liked it. Saga Emerald Beyond. I need to take a look at that. By the way, if the sprite and the lady don't manage to knock this thing out, it will multiply, which is actually a good thing too. Is everything done beyond max level Dega? Yes, we have everything else. Level 85. 14 to go. Mr. Guy. Ooh, chest. Poor Flammy won't know what hits it. I mean, we're just gonna have Flammy as a friend forever, I think. Wait, what? Hold up. The boy's attack is 226, going all the way the right side out and coming in the left. I think I've seen that before, but I just forgot that could even happen. It's kind of funny. I was just looking at the money. Do you think we're gonna reach maximum cash? We have 8.3 million, 9 million, or basically 10 million is effectively the maximum, 99999. You know, this is supposed to be glitchless aside from the mana sword, but the one glitch I did is for the mana sword, so I guess it kinda makes sense. Oh, that guy's not done. Oh, it's because I don't have a weapon element anymore. His hit chance is so good it always hits. The mana sword in fact does have the property of never missing, which is good. I mean, the enemy can still be briefly invulnerable and that's why you don't hit, but beyond that, unlike every other weapon that has like, I think at least a 10% chance to miss depending on your level and agility at the end, the mana sword will just ignore that and always hit, which is why occasionally the sprite and the lady don't manage to finish off the enemies here, because while the tsunamis are very dodgy, they frequently enough will just have that 10 or 20% chance to dodge the attacks anyways. At least I think they do. Maybe they're just that dodgy because they keep going invulnerable. Is Secret of Mana ever truly glitchless though? I think you would need to really try and avoid all the glitches in order to make it properly glitchless. It's a bit like Pokemon Red and Blue in that sense, where doing a truly glitchless playthrough where you avoid all the glitches would be quite a challenge. I don't know if it's possible, it might be. Might be slightly more possible than Pokemon Red and Blue, because there's already the wrong cry on the title screen. I think that's what disqualifies it technically. I mean, it rings. Level 86, 13 to go. And yes, we're just getting the boy to level 99. That's the last task we have at this point. Ooh, chest. Come on, lady, go and cut the sprite a little. Amulet ring. I can't go across the knob in the middle because it will teleport if I go across. But the AI control cactus can. Okay, let's just go down here, I guess. It's a Dragon Quest streamer in the food box. I mean, Dragon Quest is kinda neat. Hello, welcome to Kamido. I hope you're doing well. Acid Storm. By the way, the sprite is too far away to attack the enemy. Reminds me a little bit of that one plant boss in Trials of Mana, where the cactus are just standing ever so slightly too far away. Oh no, the lady is down! Let me heal her. You can heal a cactus from 0 HP with specifically either Cure Water or a Royal Gem. It does not work with a chocolate or a candy. But you also need to use it before the damage numbers disappear, otherwise it's not gonna work. And yes, we already have all the weapon orbs. We also have all the weapons up to 8.99, including the sword, which is not normally possible. But it also took like an extra, what, 5 hours to be able to do that? Because we had to keep the boy... Actually, it's more like 7-8 hours, because we're still in the aftermath of the boy being low level in order to level up all the weapons. Since he has to stay low level to be able to get all the weapons up to the max level, and now... While the sprite and the lady are already max level, the boy still has to catch up. Recon Crew, thank you. We look forward to this grind every year. Thank you for doing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your kind words, and thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome back for the 3rd time. I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Oh, come on. What were the mechanics behind character and weapon levels again? The short version is, if you are higher level than the enemy, you only get half the weapon experience. And because from 8.00 onwards, you only get 1 weapon experience baseline, you only get half of 1, which is 0.5, but the game always runs down, so you get nothing. So you have to have a character that is lower level than the enemies in order to get all the weapons up to 8.99 on every character. Which again, normally you can just use weapon experience sharing and leave the sword at level 2 to guarantee being able to share 1 experience to the other characters with the sword. Because the sword normally is capped at 8.00. But because I unlocked the mana sword early, consequently, it is 100.99% run because I get 0.99 more levels on the sword as opposed to, well, not getting it. Fairy Crown. So that explains why your weapon leveling stopped partway through in the past? Yes. There's functionally no difference between having a weapon at 8.00 and 8.99, because it never goes up to 9. But, you know, for completion's sake, I'm just going for the maximum number on the display. And at least nowadays, I imagine it's just kind of a little bit unpleasant for people who like being completionists, where if you don't know how to play the weapon leveling system, you're just stuck with not being able to level them up beyond level 8 at some point. There's no recourse for it. With the power of imagination, you can get there if you believe. Or strategy. That works too. But yes, imagination may work as well. Who knows? Ooh, chest. You like how the Dark Glitch is gazing at the candy next to the timer? Yep. It's actually markedly difficult to find a Dark Glitch picture that isn't looking to the left or the right side. Rather that it would be looking forward, even though it does have a forward-facing sprite. So in order to prevent the main character from leveling, you have to drag him around dead. Yep, he was dead most of the run. Which is also why we got this fantastic picture over here. Let me show you real quick. This picture by Chaz Guangxi. Where is it? Where is it? Make sure it's a color so I see it. So this is how we got this picture. Right here. Where the boy is just, you know, a ghost. Because that's what he is most of the run. Unfortunately this year I didn't quite manage to keep him at level 1. I accidentally leveled him up by killing one turtle in the ice country. To level 5, so he was just level 5 most of the run. Until both the lady and the sprite managed to get all the weapon orbs and all the rare equipment pieces dropped before I was able to start leveling him up. I could theoretically have started a fair bit earlier than that, but it just kind of felt more appropriate to just, you know, go all the way. Like this, definitely like a few hours to be shaved off time-wise if you do it. Plan it out more efficiently. You would use the sprite as resource and build your own Dark Glitch. I'm too lazy for that. It's random drops, just power through the RNG. Oh yeah, specific enemies have specific orb drops. These tsunamis here, the blue blobs, give spear orbs. The Whimper on the right side, the yellow ball eye thingy, gives javelin orbs. The enemies down there, the Terminators, the big yellow armor dudes, give the whip orbs. The Master Ninja on the left would give you boomerang orbs, level 88. 11 to go. Oh, I'm a dingus. Sorry, I forgot to switch back the game. Thank you. Oopsie. I would have noticed next time I got a rare candy and tried to put a rare candy onto the layout. But before that, I would not have noticed. Does the boy share the magic experience? The magic experience doesn't matter. Like, you can always get up the magic to 8.99. It's literally just for weapon experience. Because otherwise you will be unable to get all the weapons up to 8.99. And experience in this game is not shared. As in, you either get the experience or you don't. So, keeping the lady and the sprite dead doesn't do anything for me. The boy would still get the same amount of experience. And keeping him dead is just for weapon leveling purposes. He has to be lower level than the highest level enemy, which is level 70. In order for him to be able to get the remaining weapon up to 8.99. We can do weapon experience sharing shenanigans to get most of the weapon up to 8.99, but one at the very least would remain at 8.00. So keeping him at low level is the requirement to get him the last weapons up to the max level 2. Chest. Oh, it's gone. And hello, welcome to Ninzart. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the rolling rhymers. Mogul! Ah! Mogul! Mogul! Lucent beam. Rude. That's quite counterintuitive. Yeah, these old games were not really designed for you to necessarily get everything, unless they specifically had like a 100% counter in the game. Like Super Metroid had a 100% counter and stuff like that. But Seeker of Mana, there was no such mindset as to you want to max and get everything in the game and complete the game at that point, so it wasn't really a concern because, like, equipment power-wise, you're not really missing out on anything. There's functionally no difference between level 8.00 and 8.99. There are even dark-lit sprites with different hand positions. One of them in perfect position to hold the candy. Interesting. Mana really lacks some good optional content. Yeah, there's the Moogle Belt, I guess. Technically the magic rope is optional, well, in the original anyways. But that's about it. Everything else is pretty much mandatory. You cannot, like, you can skip bosses, theoretically, but practically you cannot. Fairy Crown. The strange isolated tower. Yeah, that's just... yeah, I guess that's a fair point. And also, I guess the weird orbs in the Lofty Mountains town, whatever that one is called, level 89. 10 to go. Yeah, the lighthouse is a thing. I never understood it. If you remember doing the Mana Fortress to find the ring. The elusive ruby diadem that was in the German guidebook that is not actually in the game available. What takes 12 hours between the Dark Lich and the Mana Beast? Literally just leveling the boy up to 99. Actually, it's not technically between the Dark Lich and the Mana Beast. It's just I put the last timer to 32 hours. Because that is the time it took me for my first run. The splits are technically from a previous run that had different rule sets. Just so I had like a rough comparison on where I was. So it's more that this run is not really like directly comparable to the splits for the most part, except for the very last one on a technicality. So there's nothing that takes between Dark Lich and the Mana Beast that long. It's just I changed the time of the last split. Alright, right, you need a different weapon. You need a weapon where you go in there and actually punch them, rather than just stand too far away. I'm gonna give you the glove. How many levels does the boy need? I think 10 right now. Yeah, Seeker of Mana music is really good. Just a little bit scuffed because of all the other sound effects cutting into it. But it's still really good. The short version is, the boy needs to reach level 9 or 999 HP. That is when he is level 99. So the closer he gets to it, the closer he is to level 99. You're targeting the boy. Why? Just... Can we get one more rare candy? Nope, just fairy crowns. Another chest. More power suits that won't fit. Okay. Oh, hi. Go back then. I missed it. Oh, good night and have a nice evening. Rest well. Thank you for dropping by. Take good care. Ah, I really too early. Same. What kind of tea is that? Strawberry milk, I think it was. I'm not sure. Level 91. Amulet rings, 1 fit. 8 levels remain. More chests for me. Amulet ring. I think the only rare thing we didn't get from chests is the Shadow Zero trap. But that's literally impossible to get now because we're too high level. The chai masala recipe from Hathi Cooks with the chai masala replaced with Darjeeling, unless they're the same thing. Interesting, so it's chai? Yeah, people like to suggest things and I have no idea what they are, but they sound decent, so I'll put them in. Oops. Fairy crown would fit. More fairy crowns. You just need any kind of tea, and adding the spices makes it chai masala. Okay, interesting. Oh, and that wasn't enough because I ran out of flame weapon charges. Level 92. 7 levels remain. This was old school RuneScape, you would say it's halfway. But you were way beyond that at this point. Chest. Can we get another rare candy? Oh, we did get another rare candy. Nice. Candy! Where do we put this one? Let's put this one in the boy portrait. No candy for Popoy. We might get one. I mean, there's still time. Or we could just take one from a chest over there. Moogle! Moogle charges up the weapon! Bam! Oh. On Moogle, just before I had released it. Moogle doesn't deal damage. Wait, you can be engulfed in flames? I didn't even realize. Speaking of engulfed in flames, when you're Moogled, that's technically equipping a different weapon for the character. Kind of like barreled or engulfed in flames, and you lose your weapon enchant because technically speaking, for the game's purposes, you've switched weapons. And you lose your weapon enchant when you switch weapons. So this also means you can equip a barrel on a character, and then cast like a flame weapon on it, and you get a red barrel. Or a grey one if you cast earth weapons, etc. Yes, that does work with the engulfed in flame thingy effect as well, where you can just make that gray or yellow, stuff like that. Just... Can we get a candy for the sprite? Nope, just a power suit that won't fit. Eaten too much already. The source code for this game must be really fun. Probably. One way or another. Hello! Welcome to you, Prof. Hammerrat. Ooh, just candy for the sprite, please. Amulet ring. Where are you guys going? What the heck? Have you heard about Visions of Mana yet? Yes. And thoughts so far? It looks great. But just hope it plays great. Like visually, it's really appealing. Level 93, 6 to go. I think that just answers part of your question. And I would say the leveling is going quite well. We are way over halfway. Just purely experience-wise. Amulet ring. Maybe I should apply to be QA test over that game. I highly doubt they would take a remote position like that, but hey, who knows? Yeah, I think that sounds about right, Igor. I've never really been invested into the Mana series, per se. I just happen to like quite a few of the games. Chest! Ah, I was too far away. Have I changed the route? Yes, compared to the splits, this is a different type of run, but I just didn't have any other splits to compare it to. The splits it's running against, technically, except for the very last one, is the one... Oh, candy! We got another rare candy. The splits I'm running against is the ones... There you go. From last year, where I did not bother getting the mana sword early, which means I didn't need to worry about keeping the boys level low, which means I could use him more frequently. And didn't have to worry about leveling after everything else was done already. Wrong direction. You posted the candy lich. Nice. Hold up. Alright. The lich is, candy lich is going to get one candy at the very least. So the thing is, the split pictures are in fact in the split, so let me go settings, edit splits. I don't know if I, oops, excuse me. I don't know which, is this the correct size? This looks about right. I don't know if I can edit the picture while the splits are running. It looks like I can. There we go. Candy lich. Thank you. Second one was more successful. He's gonna get all the candies after we're done, I think. Oh. Controlling the sprite. Let's have the sprite knock out these guys with a big punch. Combo. Attack. Kamehameha. Ow. We'll try to anyways, at least this guy's gonna block it. Whee! Chun-Li strike. Did I see the second one, the pile of candies? Yes. We haven't gotten that many candies yet though. Can't use that. Let's see if we get 2 more candies. We get the candy pilot. I like how the tsunamis engulfed in flames, eventually. How many levels left? 6, and well, actually, probably less than 6. Well, it is less than 6, just technically 6. Because we've been on 6 for a while. Ooh, chest. Fairy crown. Hey David Lopan, welcome. How are you doing today? Glad you get to see the end of the run. Nice. Still going to take a while. I would guess an hour, but I do not really know how much longer it's gonna take. But suit here. I'll probably make a ping in Discord for when we go back to save, once we get the final level. Did I miss a level up? I might have missed a level up. It may be 4 levels remain, or 5 levels remaining. You see 94 a minute ago? Oh, I see. So there's 5 levels. I missed that one. Alright, I need 2 more candies, guys, so we can get the candilet. 1 amulet ring. Does the boy get 999 HP at max level? Yes. Don't forget to stay hydrated. That sounds like a plan. Power suit won't fit. Okay. Yeah, the music is really nice, I agree. It's great. What does the candy from a box mean? Would it have been another orb? Yes, that's exactly what that is. The candy is the rare drop from the box that can no longer be a sword orb or a weapon orb, any weapon orb, not a sword orb. Because we have all the weapon orbs already. So it is still a rare drop, 7 in 64 chance from each chest. So that's why I call it the rare candy. And put them all over the layout. Just the apple in Ragnarok, yes. Was it apples when the monster didn't have cards yet? It was just a placeholder apple instead? Level 95, 4 to go. Right, I think I received 2 or 3 of those too. Ooh, chest. Fairy crown won't fit. Candy! Hey, alrighty. We already put the candy on layout, the Dark Lich is holding it. One more and the Dark Lich is going to get all the candy. Just one more. Amulet ring. Power suit. Ooh, another chest. Isn't it fascinating how the orb grind can take forever, and then you find 5 candies within 2 hours? I mean, it's all a numbers game. I kill enemies much more quickly, I don't have to worry about specific enemies to kill for the very specific orbs. And you might just get luckier, or unluckier. I think in this run I got decently lucky. Like, I haven't calculated it yet, but we only needed 111 chests to get all the rare drops, which I don't know how many rare drops it is, but somebody could probably run the numbers. But I bet we are in like the lucky 20% of people that would do the same thing, or something like that. Ooh, chest. Come on, Dark Lich candy. Oh. So what's still on the docket? Couple levels for the boy and then bully the dragon. Yes, bully the lich and then bully the dragon. And 3 more levels? Or was it 2? Candy from a Dark Lich seems highly suspect. It's fine, it's just gonna put you to sleep. For a while. And then you might... well, the Dark Lich is going to wake up in your body. That's how he gets new bodies, obviously. But Dialogue didn't want to eat the candy so far, so... he has an overflow of it. No candy? Sad Dark Lich noises. Yeah. I'm trying to open up every chest now just to get the last candy. Well, I say the last candy, but... Dark Lich candy. Fairy crown. Hey Jeff, welcome to you. I hope you're doing well. This seems to be a pretty efficient grinding spot. Yep. I don't know if this is the most efficient, but it's reasonably efficient. Level 96, 3 to go. What noises does the Dark Lich make when it's sad? Is it like a ghost in Stardew? That probably seems reasonably accurate. Just whoa. Ooh, chest. Is a level 8 charge worth the time it takes? Visually? For effect and flavor, yes. Practically, only if you can't hit the enemy anyways during that time frame. Which is not very often. So you... oh, there it is! We got a rare candy. So this means we're gonna grab the Dark Lich and give him all the candy. Because that seems appropriate. So let me update the layout real quick. There we go, Dark Lich has all the candy, which does mean it has to disappear from the rest of the layout over there from the chest. I'm gonna keep the ones in the little characters' hairs. But he just grabbed all the other rare candies. Greedy Lich. But hey, he's hungry too. Yeah, the short version is, the boy was low level, because otherwise you cannot level all the weapons up to 8.99, due to how weapon leveling works. Since getting all the weapon orbs takes way longer than you being able to stay below level 70, which is the highest level enemy. Nom nom nom. How many rare candies does the Dark Lich want? All of them. Because Dark Lich is greedy. Can I demonstrate all swords charge levels? Sure, this is level 1. This is level 2. Level 3 is just a flurry of swings. Like so. Then level 4 I think is even more swings. like that. Also to the other side as well, which is kind of an AoE. Level 5, I don't remember. Level 5 is this. Just a spin round. Level 6 is even more spinny round, because most level 6 attacks are just like a big area of effect attack that just goes in circles. Kinda like this. Looks much better on the spear weapon though. Ooh, more candy. Oh, it's a fairy crown. Can't eat that one. And level 7 is... I think the forward dash flurry of blows and with a spin on top. It almost sounds like a delicious recipe. This one is level 7. And level 8 is my absolute favorite. Because it's effectively like the flying sword attack, where you just zip across the screen with a quick dash at the end. It's really fast, it's really fancy, it looks great. Like so. Whee! Ooh, just. Yes, level 6 is one whip swing in each cardinal direction. That is accurate. Yeah, level 8 sword attack is my favorite charge. Or the sword specifically. Which, by the way, the equivalent spear attack is level 7. I know that one. Ooh, another rare candy. Dark Lich gets more added to the pile. Falcon plus Cyclone. Falcon! Punch! I think you're supposed to punch, though, for the Falcon thing. By the way, the reason why I'm using Flame Saber is it doesn't matter which weapon I use, element I use. I just want the additional base damage on the weapon, which helps me just guarantee knocking out the Terminators with a level 1 sword charge attack if necessary. And it does help against the tsunamis. I will engulf them in flames for the sprite and the lady's weapon, since they don't usually one-shot them. Question is, does Dark Lich give out candy at Halloween? I think Dark Lich is gathering all the candy at Halloween. Also, level 97, 2 to go. We're getting there. Double chest. Fairy Crown. Fairy Crown. Are there no trap chests at this level? Yes, once you have a high enough agility, you avoid all the traps. Specifically, level 72 agility is when you guaranteed avoid all traps from all monsters. Most enemies are like level 54 or 54 agility, where you no longer trigger any traps. Which does unfortunately mean that if you want to get the rare chest trap, the Shadow Zero one, it is actually kinda difficult to get, because you need to specifically make sure you get it before you level up too high. And then you always have only a 50% chance to get a trap chest to begin with. Hello, welcome back, Psycho Sean. Amulet ring. Just enjoying the music in the background while playing a game. Nice. Is the Shadow Zero trap and the Dark Gate in all versions? I think so. I don't know why they would remove them in the other versions. But yeah, I've managed to trigger... I think the Shadow Zero that runs away and the one that gets stuck in the chest lid. If I'm not mistaken, the one that gets stuck in the chest lid is even more rare. Maybe you see the trap but never the Dark Gate cast. I mean, yeah, why would you ever use the Dark Gate anyways, right? Supposedly it's just an Easter egg, I guess. We can try to get it. Why not? I don't know. I think you need to multi-target it in order for it to work. Might be mistaken on that end. So you need to get a fancy spellcasting animation, which would be like a 50% chance. Then it can be randomly replaced with it, I think. Is it from the gate or was it Dark Force? I don't remember actually. Let me look it up real quick. Could be Dark Wave, maybe. I'm trying to find where it is. I can't find where the Shadow Zero thing is. If anybody can confirm which spell it is, that would be lovely. It might be Dark Force, but I think it's Evil Gate. You think it was Dark Force? It's Evil Gate? conflicting reports here. But I certainly don't know. You think it's a 9 Evil Gate spell animation? It might be. It is Evil Gate? Okay, where did you find it? Because I couldn't find it when I was trying. Thank you. Do I need to multi-target Evil Gate or is single target fine? Because it feels like it was multi-target Evil Gate. But I'm really not sure. By the way, these guys are weak to dark. That's how weak Evil Gate is as a spell. A YouTube... Oh, there it is! There it is! We got it! Yeah. Little guys running across the screen. I love that light. Got it, it's just lagging behind a little. Got it. Also, level 98. I'm actually gonna ping Discord. Just in case for people who would like to be around for the last one. Under Alphas, thank you. Thank you so much for level 92. For 92 months, that's a long time. Thank you so much. Level 92 is also really high. Thank you so much. You posted a too much candy lit. Nice. If we get one more candy, we get too much candy lit. You've done it with single target as well? I believe it. I would be surprised if it was limited to multi-target. How did they do that on the SNES? As janky as Sigurd of Mana is, the programmer Nazir was basically a programmer wizard for making stuff work on the system that is kind of ridiculous. Like, there's so many little intricate systems in this game's code. Some of them might not work properly, but a lot of them really do. Actually, I'd say most of them really do. Alright, I suggest we just kind of make our way outside, and in the meantime, let's just show off all the level 99 spellcasts, beginning with Undine. This is basically just a big freezing fire ice ball that hits a bunch of times. Then the energy, or the acid ring, has the acid rain last for an extra long amount of time, or acid storm, and it's a lot of things, and it basically reduces defense just for a really long time. Then the HP absorb, I think it's just 2 mirrored, which is kinda neat. Oh, this sprite apparently was low HP. Then, that's Undine. Salamander with Fireball is just gigantic dragons swarming the enemies, or like the Chinese dragons type of deals. It's really neat. Exploder is actually a lot like Burst, where it just goes boom. And Lava Wave is just big bubbles. Come on, get the big bubbles. There it is. Noodle dragons. Yes. Then next up we have Sylph. The confusion is kinda neat. I guess kind of simple too. Then we have the Air Blast, which I believe is actually quite fancy. Yes, this is basically, if you have seen Harsh Sympathies or Tinkers attack, kind of reminiscent of that. Then we have the Lightning Bolts. It's just suplex the thing. It's just 3 gigantic strikes. Tornado. Candy? Wait. Is that a rare candy? I think it's Tsunami Drop, that one, right? So we get the rare candy, so we upgrade the Dark Lich to the final stage. We'd upgrade the Dark Lich to the final stage, everybody. There it is. Nice. Thank you, Quadlight. Okay, then, that was all Sylph spells. MP Absorb is just 2 big MP bubbles, if we get to see the animation anyways. There it is. Kinda like Energy Absorb, just for MP with blue. Then, Lunar Magic. Actually, I have no idea how that looks. But Lunar Magic has all sorts of weird and wacky effects. Let's hope it doesn't crash the game. Everybody's Moogle. I do believe this Moogle status actually lasts for a really long time, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it doesn't last that long. Okay. Alrighty, next up, we also have Change Form. It's just a few more clouds. And I do believe it does last for an extra long time. Then Sleep Flower. Just a lot more petals and bigger ones. Next up we have Burst. Burst is a lot like Exploder. And an extra long casting animation. Because it first Exploders are on the sprite and then are on the enemy. And that was that. Then we have Shade remaining, which we've already seen a bunch. But might as well just go for it again. For Shade, Evil Gate is just a big gate, and a rare chance for a Shadow Zero. Then we have Dark Force. It's just extra explosions and extra stuff going in there. And Dispel Magic. Just bigger animation, that's all. Then we have Speed Down, which is extra vines, I think. Yep, and lasts for an extra long time too. Slowing down the enemies. Then this one is a bit of an interesting one, Gem Missile. You've seen Trials of Mana. It looks very much like that spell. a big gem that splits apart and then goes into the enemies, which actually is one of the more fancy animations. Let me actually show this again, because that was a bit off screen. There we go. And then my favorite one, her slide. Hello! I love the big goofy smiley face. It's so good. And that's all the ones from the sprite. That enemy apparently does not happen to you. Alright, then we can actually do the thing with the lady. So, worth noting that all of her weapon enchantments basically look the same. Where it's just extra large, like the stars flying towards the character, so yeah, nothing too special. And she needs some MP. The first time you ever saw this was, what is this? Nice. So, we have Fire Bouquet. Extra large fire around the enemy, which looks quite fancy. I actually like that animation. The sound effects is also quite pleasant. Then we have the Blaze Wall. We can't see right now. Oh, because he hit on the boy. We're fine. He's just gonna get knocked out. Or not. That's okay. Then next up we have Balloon. Some people might know this one. We didn't actually get the fancy balloon. Oh, they can't be ballooned anyways, never mind. There it is. The Moogle Balloon! The only way I've ever seen the Moogle Balloon as a kid is when you charge up the sphere and overcharge it, because each charge level adds an extra balloon level to it. Then we have Analyzer. It's just extra large text. Doesn't do anything special, I don't think. The weapon is the same. Let's go for... Oh, we need to knock out somebody for them to get... to cast Revivify. Either way. Here. The wall is basically just an extra large wall with some extra animations added to it. And if I'm not mistaken, the Lucid Barrier is about the same. If we get it. Yep, it's just the same in yellow, I think. Then, Lucent Beam. It's just the game playing Snake at that point. It's kinda neat. Then we have Speed Up. It's just extra big stars and stuff. We have Defender. That was not it. It's the old Windows 98 screensaver. Yes. There it is. Just 4 more bubbles there. Then the healing thing. It's just extra, like, bubbles, and also basically is a full heal for the most part. Removing status effects with Remedy. It's just extra large. That's all it is. What else do we have? Was that everything? Oh yeah, that was everything. Okay, except for Revivify, but we need to have a character get knocked out for that. Oh wait, actually no, I forgot Luna. Here. Moon Energy is just extra large bubbles. Also +1 extra critical hit and Lunar Boost. Does quite look markedly different than this one. With the lightning bolts. I think that's largely it. So we just need to get one character knocked out somehow. Sprite is low HP, yep. So the thing is, if I were to kill my own character via a bounced back spell over across the wall, it actually would give me experience through a glitch or unintended mechanic. Because it effectively gives you the current experience of the character's experience if you knock out your own allies, which is not allowed in Glitchless. So not gonna do it until the boy is max level. But that would be the easiest way to knock out one of my own characters. The first special attack spell you noticed was the orbs, since it adds a face to the rock. Interesting. I actually never knew that it was doing this until way late when I saw it for the first time. Like years later, after I started or played the game originally. I guess I could also unequip my items. Let's see, here's Sprite. Would you like to briefly unequip your stuff, please? You get it back right afterwards. So they're actually going to take damage from enemies. Like that. There we go. Now we can try out Revivify for the fancy spell animation. Let's see if we get it. We did not get it. Haha, another rare candy. Nice. Dark Glitch already has way too many. Alright, another attempt, lady. Revivify. Nope, did not get the fancy animation. Your sister hated grinding? Interesting. I never felt... like, I never really understood the concept of grinding until way later when I started playing Ragnarok Online. Because, to me, it wasn't grinding, I was just playing the game. And if I couldn't beat the enemies and bosses, I would just try again. Until I beat them. Alright, let's try again, lady. There it is. The entire screen goes green. It has a few more, like, stars attached to it. Alright, Spidey, you get your fairy crown back. You get the fairy's ring, and you get the fairy cloak. The highest physical and magical defense in the entire game possible. As well as a few status effect immunities, which means I can no longer pick me the sprite if I wanted to. I was kind of hoping to reach the level on the way out here with the boy, but it might be just shy. Possibly. Oh, it heals full too, with the fancy Revivify. I actually did not pay attention. Previous one was like 500 HP. So the full heal's kinda neat. Oh yeah, I forgot there was even a Whimper here at the entrance to the fortress. Alright boy, how much more do you need? Also, we maxed out the money too. 28,401. Ooh, chest. More candy? It is more candy. We're drowning in candy. Yes, we're at 100% monies. I didn't quite expect to get there. But we did. So the Darkstalker wouldn't drop a candy, he would drop a ninja glove still. That's just chocolate. Right, let's briefly go back inside. Just knock out some more enemies. We're almost there. Right, I need to have the lady and the sprite no longer be aggressive, preferably for now. So we can just farm the tsunamis, I think, for the remainder. Which means I need them to not kill them. Just knock out the turtles instead. Because the tsunamis can multiply, and you can get more experience from them that way. Just trying to kill one at a time. There it is! Level 99. Dark Glitch doesn't care for chocolate. Nope. Okay. There's one more errand I need to run real quick. Just one more thing. Which I forgot to buy when I first had the opportunity. And that is... we need to max out our inventory too. Which technically means I guess we won't have max money anymore, but yeah, we'll get some more along the way. It's literally one enemy kill worth. Quick save? Yes, I'm gonna go save. We have all candy, we have all chocolate, we have all... oh, now we have all royal jam. We're gonna get all the fairy walnuts. All the medical herbs. All the cups of wishes. And, what I forgot initially, all the barrels. After 27 hours you can finally afford the prices of the kitty. Maybe. I am surprised this didn't take like 2 more hours. And what it did. I guess I ended up being more efficient than the very first run. Which kinda makes sense. Josita's wares. And we're fully powered up. One Darkstalker will max your money back up. Yeah. If not the Darkstalker, it's going to be some random enemy that we knock out by using the whip. Alrighty, everybody. There's gonna be one more thing to predict. At the very end of the game, there's going to be a moon phase. So which moon phase is it going to be? Is it going to be a full moon? A crescent moon? Or a half moon? Or whatever you want to call it. Oh shoot, Stop. I messed up. I need to make it the prediction last a little bit longer. What moon phase will we get? Crescent moon, full moon, half moon. Alright, let's make this 5 minutes because it's gonna take me that long to get over there. There we go. Feel free to do the prediction thing. For anybody who may not know, the final moon phase at the end screen, as well as the constellation of stars, is based on the checksum of your save files. And effectively this means you can get the same one over and over again if you just load the save file and go and defeat the Mana Beast. However, right now, I have absolutely no clue what my checksum is, so I don't know what I'm going to get for my final move phase. So we'll see. And also, what weapons should we equip on the characters? What is your opinion, everybody? For 100% it should be clearly full. Maybe. It could be. It's a 1 in 3 chance, effectively. Swords for all 3. I can't do that. But I will need to delete equipment for it. Plus it's a glitch, so I shouldn't. You can't participate? Why not? Actually, I have no idea. You were going to say waxing gibbous. I just figured Half Moon is more understandable as to which one it is going to be. Because I had no idea waxing and waning was a thing in English. Always like the axe on the girl and the glove on the sprite. Lance was your girl #1 weapon. Welcome to the club, same here. Boomerang on the sprite because that's what they used to play. Each character with their starting weapon. The turtle sprouting wheels and trying to run you over still cracks you up. It's definitely a very fascinating design. It's great. The sprite comes with the boomerang, you get the bow right afterwards. Like literally in the same 5 seconds after talking to the elder. Sword boy, spear girl. Alright, we're gonna go with the spear on the lady, I think. I like that one. Because that's what I always did as a kid as well. I just played with as the lady because I liked being able to cast support spells. And the spear was my favorite weapon. Hello, welcome you, Belt Fury. And I do like the axe on the sprite because they basically grew up on the dwarves, which, you know, dwarves often use axes in fantasy stuff, so might as well. Alright. Now, what is the boy going to use? Is the question, I guess. Oh yeah, she's immune to that. Well, the engulfs in flame anyways. She is still going to take 1 damage. Let's give her... Man. Switch weapons soon. Let's give her the spear. You love the claw animations. The claw animations are great, I agree. I've been using the sword on the boy the entire time, so I'm going to switch that one up. The question is to what? I like the claw suggestion. So let's have him punch with the aura glove. Because why not? Can he punch water? According to the tsunamis, yes. Okay. Let's buff up before we go in, because we need to be prepared or something like that. Let's give guaranteed critical hits for the sprite. Guaranteed critical hits for the boy. Guaranteed critical hits for the lady. Then we give the lady the fire weapon, because why not? We're gonna give the boy a Lumina weapon, why not? Lumina doesn't do anything. It's just a neat color if you can see it, but you can't on this weapon, I guess. And lightning weapon on the sprite. Let's go. Oh, I still need to check off the level analysis. Thank you, I forgot about that. Level 99, complete. Lumina adds insult to injury and Dark Glitch, yeah. For anybody who does not know, by the way, elemental weapons don't actually deal elemental damage in this game. They are just still neutral elements, which means the Ice Gigas giving you an ice weapon in fact increases your damage slightly, which is kind of funny. Same with the Thunder Gigas giving you Thunder weapon, slightly increased for damage. But yeah, it does give you a slight damage boost, usually, although at level 8 it's actually a pretty substantial damage boost for casting elemental weapons on your, well, weapons. So you still get a benefit from it, it's just not the element. Usually it's effects, but on bosses you don't get the extra effects because they're immune. Alright, Psyduck, thank you for your sacrifice. Make sure to eat enough candy in the afterlife, because we're gonna send Dark Glitch over there with a handful of them. And... oh no, the lady is small. Let me help you out with that. No headbanging glitch. I mean, it's a short AI loop. It's technically allowed. But I'm just enjoying the music here. Uh-oh, petrification. Half HP gone. But the other half is also gone. Goodbye, Dark Glitch. The seals on the Dryad's mana magic is gone. I actually don't know if mana magic has a fancy spellcasting animation as well. Good night. Thank you for dropping by. Alrighty. Somebody asked whether this will softlock the game when you cast the mana sword on the mana sword, or the mana thingy on the mana sword. I have no idea. We're about to find out. Also, this does have, in fact, a fancy spellcasting animation. I didn't know that. Oh, maybe it's because I'm already casting the spell on the sword that is the mana sword. No, it is the fancy spellcasting animation. Also, everybody's walking in unison when you cast that spell. Don't know why. Revive the mana sword. Let's go. Sprite is ready with the charge. You think it turns it into a glove? It would turn it into an axe if it upgrades once more, but it looks like it just stays a sword. I assume it sets it to be a mana sword because in the speedrun you use a level 2 sword that you just briefly turn into a mana sword. It would be funny if it overrode the sword to 8.00. That would be something. Check its experience? Sure, we can do that. Also, by the way, people asked, what is your favorite song? This one here is mine. Basically just in between the Mana Beast and the Dark Glitch. It's such a... I don't know what to call it. It sets the mood really well. The soundtrack of impending doom. Indeed. I hope you don't mind if I just sit here for a short while. Okay, I think that was one loop of it. Later, rump, rump, rump. And yeah, the Meridian Dance is great. Fun fact, you can cast spells on the Mana Beast right here. And the most useful spell you can cast on the Mana Beast is Acid Storm to reduce its defenses. It even deals 1 damage. The Mana Beast has 999 magic defense, so you literally can never deal more than 1 damage with a spell at a time. Oh. Oh yeah, the boy can't switch weapons right now, because the mana sword is still active. On just whacking it is dealing max damage. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, Moogle, there's the boy, he's just gonna watch. Moogle! Come on, lady, unleash the attack. What you doing? Come on. Wait. The boy downgraded to a glove because the mana spell ran out. Let's see real quick. It is still 8.99 mana sword. That's kind of funny. So what actually happened here with the mana sword is the game tried to equip the previous weapon that I had equipped before I casted the mana sword spell, and well, that was the glove. It's not technically a glitch, it does exactly what it is intended to do. Also, I will always say this as well. As much as I would have liked the Secret of Mana remake to be a bit more refined, I feel like they nailed the final boss fight against the Mana Beast. Wow, the thing is spamming Lucent Beam, wow. Alright, I'm just gonna have you heal. Oh, by the way, fun fact, if you have wall on your characters, the Mana Base will cast Dispel Magic on you. As a kid, you used to put all your cactus in a barrel to avoid the area of effect attack. The barrel is fantastic, because it prevents all physical damage. The downside is you can only use 4. But hey, did you know that the barrel counts as a weapon equipped? So if you cast, let's say, Ice Weapon on the barrel, it will turn the weapon into blue. You can attack with a barrel, but I don't think that's intended. You can basically just open the menu and then start charging the attack with a barrel, which has its own glitchy animation. Come on, really, attack it sometime. There it is, the sprite finished it off. Goodbye. And thanks for all the fish. GG. 100% complete. 100.99% even. Inventory not full? Ah, come on. Technically our HP is not full either. But we usually get healed after the fight. The Mana Beast was spirited away, basically, I guess. If you give the sword to the, say, the lady and cast Mana Magic on the boy, does it remove the weapon from the girl? No, it does not. You cannot normally do this either, because the boy specifically needs to have the sword equipped in order for you to cast Mana Magic on it. But even if you have, like, duplicated sword, the sword just stays equipped on the other characters. We did it. Indeed. I really like this music too. And I get to lean back and relax for a while. Alrighty everybody, thank you so much for accompanying me on this journey, and despite having to put a fundraiser on this year, which, as pretty much everybody I think knows by now, I just don't like doing. You kind of just destroyed those numbers, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Hey, incroyable! I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year! So yeah, this was about 5.5 hours faster than the very first 100.99% run I did. But at that point I just didn't know a lot of the things. Plus this one got decently lucky anyways. One more run. Next year. Oh, actually, no, technically this year at the end. We slept for like 16 hours. I also slept quite a bit. Yeah, Just Luck was definitely quite good in this run here, to say the least. Let's see. How many rare drops do we need to get? We need to get 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in terms of items, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 17 rare drops we needed to get, and we got them in 111 chests with a 7 in 64 drop rate. I don't know the probability of this, but it seems decently lucky. Did he have the 0-something chest? We did not get the Shadow Zero now. We did not get the rare trap, but we got the rare Shadow Zero animation. And thank you, Psycho Sean. out of 111 is 15%. That's pretty good. Well above average. By the way, fun fact. If you have a save file saved at the Ice Country, Frost Forest Nickel, you can actually teleport or save warp into all of these cutscenes here if you want to. Which, if you warp into the one with Neko, you actually can see his back animation because he's walking up and down in that scene once you save warp into it. At least 17 successes in 111 trials. There was less than a 10% chance of being successful. 9.6%. Oh, even that. Nice. Yeah, we got decently lucky. GG everybody. Thank you so much. Time for the last reveal. Which moon phase is it going to be? And we get a full moon or 100% run. I would say that's quite fitting. Congratulations to all the people who chose full moon. Welcome to the end. The shadows here actually do anything if you get in the chest. No, it's just a funny animation. Sometimes it runs away, sometimes it gets stuck in the chest lid. I think the chest lid is much more rare though. Yeah, once again everybody, thank you so much for accompanying me on the journey. I hope you enjoyed your stay, I hope you enjoyed being around. Thank you so much once more, and well, hopefully until next time, take care and have a good night.